guys, welcome back to my channel. It feels so weird sitting and talking to the camera. It feels like the longest time since I have, but I quickly wanted to jump on here and introduce this video. It's basically a haul, just an accumulation of things that I have purchased leading up to winter. Now that it's getting a little bit chillier, I have been keeping an eager eye out for some great winter pieces, and I've managed to find some really great affordable pieces on the high street that you can layer up with and cozy up with, so I wanted to share some of those with you. So if you want to see what I purchased, just keep watching. My first piece has to be knitwear, because knitwear is one of the most important parts of winter dressing. This first knit is from Topshop. It's a really cool balloon sleeved jumper, and the reason I picked this is because it's a little bit different from my usual knitwear choices. I love that it has this oversized sleeve, but also it cinches in at the waist, and I think that gives a really cool take on a really classic staple piece. And because of the tone of this jumper and the general look, I feel like it's definitely something I could pull out next year. I have this in a size small, so definitely stay true to size. You don't really want to drown out your sleeves, and I just think this is a really good jumper to just throw on with a pair of jeans and a really big overcoat, and you're good to go and you're warm. My next piece is also from Topshop, and it's a extremely soft jumper, and guys, I wore this out the other day in the blistering cold and I was so snug. Some jumpers can be quite itchy, but this one is the complete opposite. It is extremely soft and so comfortable, exactly what you need in winter. And it's just a very classic, simple piece, perfect to just kind of thoughtlessly throw on. It's one of those capsule wardrobe jumpers that I think is really essential for your wardrobe. It's great with just a pair of jeans or with a pair of tailored trousers or a skirt or anything. You can throw it over a dress as well. And I like that this one is slightly cropped too, so I don't have to worry about tucking it into my jumper and it getting bunched up at all. It sits really nicely just above the waist. Moving on to a cord that I never knew I needed. A couple of months ago, this picture of Katie Holmes surfaced the internet, and she was wearing a knitted bralette and a cardigan over it, and it just looked so relaxed. And Zara brought out this two-piece the other day, and I just had to get it because I was so inspired by her look. I love how chic and relaxed and cool that outfit was, and it's just something that you could wear as separates too, so I knew that I wouldn't be buying into a trend, but more a two-piece that I can wear in the evening, especially in winter evenings, but also wear as separates during the day. So I can wear this cardigan as a jumper or as a cardigan, and the material on this is really soft as well. It is all slightly cropped, so bear that in mind if you are looking into this, but I was able to just kind of pull the jumper forward and tuck it into my trousers, and I actually wore this out last night and I just felt so comfortable. So yeah, props to Zara for an amazing two-piece. I'm sure if you've watched my previous videos, you may have seen this jumper surfacing. It's one of my favourite ones at the moment, and it's from Topshop. A very simple grey sweater, but it is in the softest fabric, and I love that deep roll neck. Every time I've been wearing it, I have felt so comfortable. It's kind of what I've been reaching for the most at the moment. It's really a perfect purchase, and the material is just so soft and so comfortable, and it flows so nicely. And again, you can layer under it as well, and I can still throw on my overcoat on top and it doesn't get too bunched up underneath. I have this in a size small. I will leave all the information in the description box, but I would actually recommend staying true to size again because it is kind of a slightly oversized fit. I am wearing colour. I spotted this roll neck jumper in Zara, and I really love burgundy, and I'm always trying to find ways of incorporating it into my wardrobe. And this jumper from Zara is so beautiful. It's in this ribbed material and it has the oversized sleeves, which I think are really going to be a big thing this year, and I just love that statement sleeve. I think that knitwear can become so repetitive, and it's really nice to have those special pieces that just differentiate all of your knitwear. That burgundy colour is so beautiful, and I think it will complement camel tones and blacks really nicely, and I think it's going to be one of those pieces that when I'm feeling really bored and tiresome of my everyday outfits, I feel like this is something I'm going to kind of navigate towards just to kind of make things fun again. Another jumper from Topshop. In my previous haul, I featured a zip up sweater, and I mentioned how they're such a big thing this year, and I wear that jumper to absolute oblivion. And I wanted it in a black because I wanted it to go with different tones, kind of go with everything, and navy doesn't tend to complement all colors. This one is really affordable. I love that it's a open one, so I can wear it as a cardigan, I can wear it as a jumper, and it's in a really thick knit, so you're guaranteed to be warm. Another thing I was thinking you could do was to layer underneath and wear a roll neck for extra warmth, but it's just such a feel-proof purchase and it looks really cool. I love the way it looks with a coat on top and you have that zip detail. So it really is something that I would say is a perfect purchase for this season. My favourite thing about winter is wearing my coats, and the first piece I'm sharing is this oversized coat from Topshop. I felt like my wardrobe was lacking in the black coat department. This one's really cool. It has this slightly brushed hair texture to it, and I think textures are really great in winter because they help to break things up, and I like working with textures, especially when it comes to wearing so many different layers. And this one is a really great cocoon style, which means extra warmth. You can layer up as much as you want underneath, and I love that slouchy look. It will look great with your day outfits but also with evening outfits. And I have this in a size 8, and I actually think it's sold out, but I will link something similar on sites that you guys can check out. But it's just such an affordable piece, and Topshop are doing 25% off online right now as well because of Cyber Weekend, so it is the best time to be purchasing anything you need for the next season. Another coat that entered my wardrobe recently was this one from Jigsaw. It's a navy long maxi coat and it just flows so nicely. I'm so in love with this coat, and that navy tone is so perfect, and I have absolutely been loving throwing it over everything. It feels like I can literally throw it over anything, and it just feels so put together. It's such a beautiful coat, it's such good quality. It has buttons as well at the front, and when you button up it kind of wraps around, and I think that's great because I mean you want to kind of cocoon up in winter. And it has these really deep pockets as well. But honestly, I think I will be wearing this coat next year and the year after that. It's one of those investment pieces that you really see your money's worth from. And Jigsaw is such a great brand, and their pieces have such long-lasting power, so it really is a great investment. With it being a winter haul, I had to obviously include some accessories, and my most important one is a oversized scarf. There's so many ways that you can wear scarves depending on what you're comfortable with, and this one is from Under the Stories. It's so soft, it's so warm, and it's massive, so you can really wrap up in this. This scarf is £45, but if you keep an eye out on the website, they might be running some promotions this week. I'm not too sure. I will leave any information that I receive in the information box below. I normally opt for deeper tones in winter, but I wanted something that was just going to brighten up my wardrobe and kind of keep things from being too dull. And I found these trousers from Under the Stories, and they're in a gorgeous tan colour, and it's a slight boot cut fit, and I really like that. It's quite retro, and it's something that I feel like I could wear in summer as well, so I can definitely take it through to the next few seasons. I'm interested to see how I'll style this with a lot of my winter overcoats, but I'm still working on finding different ways to wear it. It's not got any stretch in it at all, but it's in a really flowy fabric, so it's perfect if you work in an office environment and you have to sit at a desk. It's really comfortable to wear and sit in, and I think that's really important when picking trousers. As I mentioned earlier about wearing darker tones in winter, I needed to stock up on my black jeans, so I picked up this pair of straight leg jeans from Topshop. Topshop's always my first place to go for denim. It's really affordable, it's great quality, the fit is always perfect for me, and I get so much wear out of my Topshop jeans. This one's in a straight leg. It's quite baggy at the bottom, but I really like that because I can wear like some thermal leggings underneath, and it has a really great raw hem at the bottom, which I think just makes them look a little bit interesting and really relaxed. But I love just wearing like black jeans, turtleneck and a camel wrap coat on top, and I think it really makes my outfit look a little bit sophisticated. Black jeans are such a staple, and the fact that I didn't have one at the moment is just baffling. I'd say it's another investment piece, and of course something that you could wear through all seasons, so pretty much a crucial buy. Footwear, I'm starting with these boots from Topshop, and it's a really nice square toe patent boot, and it's got quite a mid heel, and I have worn these out a few times already and I can say they're very comfortable. I've done a full days of walking, 20,000 steps, and they have been really great to my feet. They're a very classic boot, they're not something that's going to go out of style. My last year's boots from Topshop I wore to absolute death and I still wear them now, so I'm sure I will do the same with these. Up next is a pair of very clean trainers that will get ruined in about a month, and they're from Axel Arigato. I actually tend to stop by the store in Soho and I absolutely admire their trainers. I really wanted a pair and they were so kind to send me one, and they're so clean and so minimal, and I really love that. I love that little gold Arigato logo on the side. I just love how simple and laid back it is. I feel like I do need to break them in, but I'm just so scared to wear them out because I don't want to ruin them yet. They have a range of soles on their site. They have some thicker platforms and they have the lower platforms. I opted for the lower ones because I didn't want anything with too much height. With trainers I like quite a low sole, and I have a feeling once these are broken into, they're going to be really comfortable. My last piece is a pair of lace-up boots from Arket. They're in this gorgeous tan colour. I have been wearing tan colours a lot recently. I've also been wearing navies, and this complements navy tones really well. And honestly, these boots are so gorgeous. I wear this in the evening and during the day, and they're just the perfect addition to my footwear collection. They're very sleek and sophisticated, and I think that the lace-up style is definitely something that's going to stay. It was quite big in summer and I'm really glad that this trend hasn't died down, and it's something that's a lot long lasting. Also, for a heeled boot, they're extremely comfortable to walk in, and if you're used to walking around in heels during the day, these will be a breeze. So that's everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, and if there's anything in here that you have your eye on, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!